Hi, everyone. I'm Debra Alfarone. Thank you so much for joining us. The surge of the Omicron variant worldwide is impacting travel this holiday season. Concern among U.S. officials continues to grow over what they're calling Russia's alarming military movements near its border with Ukraine. Hi, everyone. I'm Debra Alfarone. Thank you so much for joining us on this Labor Day. The Biden administration says the State Department helped get 4 more U.S. citizens out of Afghanistan on Monday. The Supreme Court will consider 2 key vaccine rules brought on by the Biden administration. The last question for you, just a little bit of inside baseball here. The court is returning early from break for this special hearing. So what does that tell you about how much weight that the justices are putting on this decision? Major, January is right around the corner. So what could be holding up the White House with announcing a meeting? And really, how far would a face-to-face meeting even go in relieving some of those tensions between the U.S. and Russia?
Well, senior administration officials...
A winter storm warning has been extended into Tuesday for parts of the Midwest and the West Coast. Heavy snow and freezing rain are causing treacherous conditions in Minnesota. Saturday will mark 20 years since the terror attacks that prompted the invasion of Afghanistan. And this week, the trial for the men accused of plotting the 9/11 attacks resumes after a 19-month pause due to COVID-19. It was the latest obstacle in a case marked by delay and secrecy. Senior investigative correspondent Catherine Herridge has been covering this story extensively, and she's joining us from Camp Justice, where the men are due in court on Tuesday. Thanks so much for being here, Catherine. So let's get right to it. What are the charges? After all this time, you gotta wonder, is justice even possible? And authorities in Chicago working to curb gun violence by cracking down on so-called straw purchases. California's recall election is entering its last stretch as early in-person voting is now underway in the state. A family in Australia breathing a sigh of relief after their 3-year-old child was found safe after several days alone in the wilderness. And so, Sarah, here's a question that I've been thinking about, other people have been thinking about. You know, with so many people that are unemployed, there's also businesses dealing with labor shortages. So why can't we do a match-up there? President Biden and the First Lady spending Christmas weekend at the White House before heading to Delaware later this week. The First Lady's press secretary says that the couple's grandchildren requested the change from their traditional Wilmington, Delaware celebration. How could you say no, right? I think we should try and fit a Jay-Z lyric, by the way, into every question here, okay? Coming up after the break, it may be the most watched New Year's Eve celebration in the entire world. But things will look very different in Times Square this year. You're streaming CBSN.